D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds, and welcome to my weekend review where I come to you every Sunday and I share with you 3 entertainment stories that I find interesting, and then we discuss them down below. Now for this week I have 4 stories, and the first 2 are kind of the same, but I just want to also let you know that you can find the link for every article for each story that I share with you today in case you want to read it for yourself. And then we can also discuss that down below. So for my first story, if you hadn't heard, John Singleton, the famous director, has died at 52. Now, if you may know him, he directed famous movies like Boyz in the Hood, Poetic Justice, and Baby Boy. Now, he was nominated for an Oscar for Boyz in the Hood, and he was the youngest and the first black man to be nominated. And he died, basically he died the same way that Luke Perry did. He had a stroke, and then long story short, he just never woke up. And it is unfortunate when you lose such a talent, and I do feel bad for him and his family, and I do pray for them, and I hope that, that they're going to be okay. Now the second story is also a death. Now you may have heard this, but Peter Mayhew died of a heart attack on April 30th at his home in Boyd, Texas, and he died at the age of 74. And you may know Peter Mayhew from his most famous role is he played Chewbacca in the original Star Wars series. And then he played it a little bit afterwards. I believe he played it in episode 3. I don't really know that much about this man, but I do know that I did see a lot of interviews and read a couple of things, and everybody had nothing but the nicest things to say about him, and he seemed like a genuinely nice person, and I really do feel for him and feel for his family that they've lost such a wonderful person. So then moving on to my third story, Willow the Sequel Series is in works for Disney+. Now Ron Howard is set to direct the sequel, and it will be focusing a lot on Alara Dane, and she was the baby from the first Willow, and then Willow, played by Warwick Davis, will have a significant involvement in this in the sequel. Now I just have to say I am so excited about this. I mean, I don't know if you're a huge fan of Willow. I know a lot of people, I have talked to a lot of people that don't like Willow. They think it's stupid and it makes no sense, and like at the end it doesn't make any sense, but no matter what, I still love it. I love that movie. I loved it when I was a child. I could watch it now and love it. I just think it's really great, and I'm so happy they're making a sequel. I can't wait to see it. I hope they bring back all of the original cast members. I hope Val Kilmer comes back, and I'm not sure the name of the woman that played the love interest slash bad guy daughtery thing, but I hope they bring her back. And then of course Warwick Davis, I hope they bring him back, and I think it's I'm really excited about it and everything, and tell me if you're excited about it also. And then for my last story, Sonic the Hedgehog director says that design changes are going to happen after Fan Backlash. Now, the director, who is Jeff Fowler, this is his first directing job. He's never directed a movie before. They got a lot of backlash after the Sonic the Hedgehog trailer. Now, you can go ahead and watch my reaction to that. And I thought Sonic didn't look that bad, and I'm not a huge Sonic the Hedgehog fan. I did play the game when I was younger, and I loved it. But as far as the rest of the whole lore of Sonic the Hedgehog and that whole world, I don't really get involved in it. But this is produced by the production company and by Tim Miller and his production company, and I'm pretty sure that they didn't want to upset fans. So what they're doing is they're basically going through the entire movie and they're redesigning Sonic because pretty much everybody hated it, and so they're just going back to the basics of it, and they're going to redesign it. I hope that the animators get paid for the overtime, and I hope that I hope it's a good movie. I hope it does. I hope everybody looks at it and says, you know what, they fixed it, and now I'm happy with it. Back to the animator situation, if you remember, back when the movie Sausage Party came out, there was a lot of stories about how the animators didn't get paid for overtime, and they had to work long hours, and they didn't want to say anything because they didn't want to lose their job and everything. So I hope that situation doesn't happen here. But I don't think it will, because it does sound like Tim Miller and Jeff Fowler and Sega really want this to work out. So, tell me, what did you guys think about the 4 stories that I shared with you today? Are you really sad about John Singleton and Peter Mayhew dying this week? It's so sad. I don't really like death. It happens, but I still don't like it. How do you feel about the Willow sequel going to the Disney Plus service? Are you excited about that? And how did you feel about Sonic the Hedgehog and how he looked in the first trailer? Go ahead and leave your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys next Sunday on my week in review. I'll check you guys later. Bye! Hey nerds, if you like this video, go ahead and click that Geek What icon and subscribe. And if you like this video, go ahead and join me every Sunday with my week in review.